Welcome to your daily double reading. Today is Monday and we're looking at theme of the week for you for this intentional pull. And to do that, we're going to be using the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards along with the Way of the Panda mini tarot to get you 2 card combos to choose from. Interestingly, as I was setting up the double decks for this week, they have asked me to pull the tarot cards first. Normally I will pull the oracle card or whatever it is that we're using for the other deck, right? The deck that is not the tarot first. But for some reason they were over and over on and on about it. So tune on in and you can just notice that I am pulling the tarot first because that's what I've been asked to do for this week's daily doubles. So tune on into your intuition. You can ask for assistance, guidance from the fairies if you'd like for today's theme of the week pull to help you choose the double that is in most alignment for you and your theme energy this week. Okay, let me set these for you. All right, card combo number 1 or card combo number 2. Once you have made your selection, you can head down to the description box and click on the timestamp next to the card combo that's most resonating with you for your theme of the week. And I will see you in your daily double reading. Hello group 1 and welcome to your daily double today. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the first card combo here for your theme of the week message. We're tapping into the fairy realm. Fairies are part of the elemental guides that we all have access to. So let's see what your theme of the week is. Kindness from the fairies. That's nice. Immediately it feels like this abundant energy whenever I pull this card. I've had this deck for a very long time, so there's like a relationship with each card as it comes up. The bunny is so large in the depiction of this card that the kindness feels like abundant kindness, like it's just going to multiply when you get this energy. So this is all about showering yourself with kindness for the week. So being really nice to yourself. And I would say in all areas, group 1, right? All areas, your mind, make sure you're being nice about how you're feeling, right? You're not beating yourself up in your own head about things. Make sure you're being kind to your body. If your energy is sparking or feeling kind of different, or if it feels like it's a little bit low, right? You have low energy, be kind to yourself. Don't keep pushing. And of course, the other message that comes with this is sharing kindness. So being kind to others. Maybe this is a week where you're going to be kind of keeping in the back of your mind to not be so harsh, to people, especially they're talking about deadlines. They're showing that word deadlines, the actual word. So maybe it's about deadlines that you have for yourself or deadlines that are connected to other people, what you're expecting from someone else, just having this element of kind of compassionate kindness that courses through your week. It's very important because that's what's going to create this. It's a fertility energy, so an abundant multiplication. So it's like if you share that kindness with others, it's going to set in motion this beautiful energy for you to flow with throughout the week. So yeah, give people a break, give yourself a break, be kind, be gentle. Let's see what we have connected. A 10 of Cups. Yes, it's like, look at, this is such a nice, cute depiction too. Gotta love the Way of the Panda tarot. So she's, playing with her baby panda in a field of flowers. This is with rainbows, butterflies and rainbows, literally. This is a card of happily ever after, but it's a harmony card is what they want me to say. It's a harmony card, Jodie. So it's an extreme amount of harmony. The things that are happening based on this kind of a theme for you this week, group 1, are looking to resolve in a harmony way. It's like a very positive, happy, joyful, loving resolution to things. 10s are really the closure of something. And so you want to come at everything with kindness in order to resolve it so that you're at the highest degree of frequency. And with the 10 of Cups, those around you are going to feel that as well. So it's like thinking about the whole, your whole family. You're thinking about that. What saying this sentence or saying this, putting things in motion this way is going to do to affect the entirety of your family. Or it's like maybe you're out with friends and you have a judgment about something and you take a moment instead to like think to yourself and be conscious of being kind. And this creates this really loving energy in the entirety of the group itself, right? And everybody feels kind of loved and taken care of. It's this beautiful energy that is going to be very high frequency for you to kind of move through and move with throughout the week. So I hope that this will kind of, I hope just me saying it and you pulling it, this automatically kind of jolts into your system and jolts into your energy so that you have that reminder in the back of your head that this is where we're working from this week. It's like we want everyone to be happy, and that's not always the case. I mean, sometimes, things happen in life or you're going through something where it doesn't feel like you can lean into this kind of an energy, but what Spirit is giving you for the week is this joyful kindness where everybody kind of feels loved and fulfilled, whatever that means for you. And most certainly and especially giving this to yourself. It's an overwhelming amount of unconditional love for yourself and being kind to yourself throughout the week, every single day, and then sharing that and spreading that around when you feel called to. So I hope that this serves you for the week ahead and of course for today as you kick off the week. If you enjoyed this reading and you don't want to miss my future readings, of course you know what to do. Make sure that you're liking this video for me. Share it with as many people as you can so that they can get on board and pulling their daily doubles and getting the guidance they need throughout the week. I really appreciate you sharing. Make sure you're subscribed, of course, and I will see you in the next daily double. Welcome to your Daily Double reading. If you're listening to this, then you have chosen the second card combo here for your theme of the week message. We're tapping into the elemental fairy realm here to give us some guidance for your week ahead. Let's see what we have for you, group 2. Ooh, the inner child card. Okay. They're indicating dusk. They're saying that. And I'm like, this looks like night. They said it's dusk, Jodie. So the inner child card is all about giving your inner child some love and attention and acknowledgement. So whenever we pull this card, you can see she's got like a teddy bear that she's floating along with. And the energy of dusk may matter for you throughout the week. That time of the day may be very important to kind of check in with how your inner child is doing, perhaps. You may want to do a check-in every day around dusk to check that out. That's what I'm getting for this. The theme here is to not ignore that little version of you that may need some attention or maybe was neglected in some way or wasn't seen, heard, understood. If that is coming up for you this week, it's okay to actually explore that. It's connected to your theme for the week. So honoring your inner child, listening to your inner child, acknowledging your inner child. You are no longer a child. So when you do that, it's really this beautiful coming together of self, right? It creates this wholeness in your being when you acknowledge what it is that that little child went through, because, they are still you. It's just now you're a grown up and you can protect them and you can comfort them in a different way. And in doing so, you're actually comforting yourself. The other piece of this here that is definitely coming through is the joy and the fun and the innocence that comes with, what I call the innocent, which is the children, right? Like when you're a child, you're innocent. So there's this naivete, that kind of this explorative wonder energy that comes, curiosity with children, because they just don't know. They don't have filters. It's very cool to watch. So exploring that energy and allowing yourself to maybe just be a bit more playful, asking your inner child, what shall we do? Maybe at dusk, what shall we do today? How can we influence our lives in a way that feels more light, right? That feels a bit more playful, that's more serendipitous or spontaneous or exciting, you know? How can we look at whatever it is that we're going through with childlike wonder? That's what this theme feels like. So it's a shift in perspective and looking at things in a way that, you know, it's innocent. Before we got all the mumbo jumbo in your head and the mumbo jumbo in your energy and the societal conditioning and the blah, 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 all of the things that we experience throughout our lives, you know, plant these seeds within us. But when you're connected to your true inner child, there's this freedom and this joyful energy and this, again, like this wonder and curiosity. And I think that part of your theme for the week for sure, group 2, is intentionally looking and consciously looking at the world in that way to see what information you can get from that and allowing yourself to have a bit of fun, to check in with your inner child. Let's see what we have connected. Oh, yes, the 8 of Cups. And this 8 of Cups is so like positive, the way that it's depicted. The panda's just kind of waving goodbye and big smile, ready for a new kind of adventure. So for some of you, this may bring things up from the past or things from your childhood that you're meant to actually release, that you're meant to step away from, that you're meant to leave in the past, that you're meant to acknowledge and then say goodbye to. An 8 of Cups is a manifestation card. It is a card that says we need you to look at what's not working in your emotional body, what doesn't feel good anymore, and get ready to walk away from that for a new adventure, for something more fulfilling. And so I do think there is acknowledgement of the inner child, and there is a look at throughout the week, you need to just pay attention to what's really not feeling great for you anymore. And maybe you're stuck in some sort of a cycle or some sort of a narrative, and it's connected to your childhood. And if that's the case, this week you've got this beautiful theme of saying goodbye to that stuff that's kept you especially emotionally stuck or that's bringing you down for a transformative energy, a new path. It's acknowledgement to be able to move on in wonder and curiosity as you move forward. It's a beautiful theme. It's an emotional theme. It's inner work, right? Inner work with your inner child. But I do feel this spirit of like that excitement and anticipation that happens when you allow yourself to be curious about a different way, a different thought process, a different way to feel even, a different road ahead, a different adventure. So I hope that you will allow that for yourself this week, group number 2. Take that in, talk to your inner child, acknowledge them, maybe have some fun with them and notice what's not working so that you can take a different path and explore what may work for you that may be very different from what you've experienced in the past. So I hope that this serves you for the week. If you enjoyed this reading and you don't want to miss any of my future readings, I would really appreciate if you shared this video with others. Make sure you give it a like. You can leave me a comment down below if something is resonating for you with this theme this week. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I will see you in the next Daily Double.